Okay, hello. Now today we will be talking about why Skywars is harder than Bedwars, and I've come up with four lists here, and we're gonna go through each of them in this video. And before we get into the video, please subscribe if you do enjoy this video, and leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Yeah, okay. So now the first reason why Skywars is harder than Bedwars is because Skywars only has one life and Bedwars has infinite, or I don't know, but if you did die in Bedwars, you're again and again, you're just gonna mess up your kill slash deaths ratio. I think for short term, I think it's called KD. You're simply just going to mess your KD up if you're just gonna die many times in Bed Wars. But in Sky Wars, it's really hard because you only have one life. If you die in Sky Wars, you simply go to another game and try to win it. And if you didn't, you're just gonna die again and then go to another game. Then if you did win, GG for you and GG for the others too. And and yes, that's the reason why. And yes, that's the first reason why Skywars is harder than Bedwars. Skywars only has one life, and Bedwars has infinite, I think. And then moving on to the second reason why Skywars is harder than Bedwars is because Skywars has more PvP. Now, Skywars is mostly played by solo players. And what I mean by that is, I really don't think I should explain solo Skywars. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Okay, now Skywars has more PvP. So Skywars is commonly known for solo players, and Bedwars is commonly known for like team players, and so if you got solo Skywars, you will see that solo Skywars has 12 players and solo Bedwars has 8 players. So meaning there are going to be more players in Skywars than at Bedwars, so which means you're gonna encounter more people, different skills, different types of people, hackers, noobs, bros, gods. You really you know what I'm talking about, right? So yes, you're gonna meet a lot of type of people in Skywars if when it comes to PvP, and that's the reason, and that's the second reason why Skywars is harder than Bedwars. And now moving on to the third reason why Skywars is harder than Bedwars is because Skywars is more rushy, and the reason I'm saying Skywars is more rushy, but Skyline, Bedwars has rushy maps too. Shut up. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. So I mean, Skywars is way more rushy than Bedwars because at some Skywars maps, because at some Skywars maps, you're only going to need to bridge like 10 or 5 blocks or 10 to 20 blocks, I think. But some maps do require like 30 blocks, but they're not. Most Skywars don't really have that much space between the middle islands and your islands, and your island. Never mind. And at Bedwars, you commonly need to like bridge 20 to 50 blocks or 20 less, or most Bedwars maps need like 20 and above blocks to like rush the other player's island or your opponent's island. And yes, Skywars is just way more rushy. Because when it comes to looting, you really don't need any other resources rather than looting chests. You only need to like loot chests or maybe even just break the chests if you really don't care, like what I commonly do in some Skywars servers. And yes, that's the third reason why Skywars is harder than Bedwars. Skywars is more rushy when it comes to bridging, looting, or killing people. Or killing players. And oh yeah, on killing players, you really need to hurry up on that, cause for example, on this one Skywars match, you're competing against these other two players who are like pointed towards the semi middle island, and then when the three of you go there, and I mean, and then when the three of you go there, you're gonna fight for your lives, okay? And only one of you is gonna live, and that's the reason why Skywars is more and that's the reason why Skywars is more harder than Bedwars. You're gonna need to fight more players. Maybe 2v1, 1v3, 5v2, 6v6. I don't really know. Well, cross teamers are not really known in Bedwars that often. But yes, that's the third reason why Skywars is harder than Bedwars. Skywars is more rushy. And then moving on to the fourth reason why Skywars is more harder than Bedwars. I think I had a grammar error there, but no one cares. So moving on to the fourth reason why Skywars is harder than Bedwars. Skywars is more competitive. Now, if you combine these three, like what I've said earlier, Skywars only has one life. Skywars has more PvP. Skywars is more rushy. Skywars in general is just way more competitive. Okay, because there are times when you like come across this protection for full diamond armor guy with protection for thorns, feather falling 6, yeah, just pretty much that. And then he has like a sharpness 4, fire aspect, knockback 7 sword. That's just simply overpowered, okay? And I do think having those type of encounters are pretty rare, so you're not gonna really expect that much competitiveness. I don't really think that's a word, but okay. But yes, Skywars in general is just way more competitive than Bedwars, okay? Because at Skywars you really don't know what the chest has, if it has enchantments or not, if it has good loots or not. And at Bedwars, you're just getting iron and other resources to buy wool and other building blocks and other PvP stuffs. You know, like clutch stuffs, ladder clutch, water. I really don't know, but yes, Skywars in general is just way more competitive than Bedwars. Okay, so yes, that's the reason why Skywars is harder than Bedwars, and hopefully you liked this video, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like and maybe even leave a subscribe if you enjoy if you like my content. So yeah, see ya. Now, yeah, see ya. Oh, by the way, I did a 100 subscriber special. It's at my channel trailer, and yeah, see ya.